Now, Donald Trump has called Hillary Clinton a nasty woman in the third and final presidential debate, and the pair refused to shake hands once again.
But the property tycoon is making headlines for what he didn't say, refusing to rule out challenging the election result if he loses. Unheard of in American history.
Do you absolutely accept the result of this election?
I will look at it at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
He didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against
Should have gotten it.
This is a mindset, and it's funny, but it's also really troubling.
I don't know Putin.
Spout the Putin line, sign up for his wish list.
Putin, from everything I see, has no respect for this person.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president.
She's been proven to be a liar on so many different ways. This is just another lie.
Let me translate that if I can, Chris, because
you can't.
When I was in the Situation Room monitoring the raid that brought Osama bin Laden to justice, he was hosting the Celebrity Apprentice.
Excuse me, my turn.
9 women have come forward and said that you either groped them or kissed them.
The stories are all totally false, I have to say that. And I didn't even apologize to my wife, who's sitting right here, because I didn't do anything.
I hope you will give me a chance to serve as your president.
We cannot take 4 more years of Barack Obama, and that's what you get when you get her.
Now the decision is up to you.
Excuse me, my turn.
Yeah.
It's extraordinary, Ross. Honestly, we're all gripped to it over here. I can't imagine what it's like over there. But as Susanna said, we've got a body language expert coming on later to explain actually what both the candidates are translating with their hand gestures and what have you. Let's start with the fact that Donald Trump is sort of suggesting he's not necessarily going to accept the result were he to lose. How's that going down over there?
Not very well. If you think about the first debate, he supported her. The second debate, he suggested that he would jail her. And now, of course, he's saying, well, he's not clarifying that he'll actually accept the result if it goes against him. Fascinating times out here. The debate itself on every single channel out here and on the radio too. So the whole of the country absolutely glued to it. I would say overall, from a positive side for Donald Trump, it was his best performance in the 3 debates. On the negative side, it was probably Hillary Clinton's best performance too in the 3 debates. I've also got to say a little word though for Chris Wallace, who was the moderator. He was absolutely excellent tonight. He kept them in check a lot of the time. And actually, I think it was, for the first time, an actual debate. So from that point of view, it went along very well like that. But I don't think there's any doubt about it that the winner of the debate was Hillary Clinton.
Now, it's interesting you say that, Ross. And before we came on air, I think that CNN had said that in their poll, Hillary Clinton had won the debate. But of course, Donald Trump's supporters will just say, well, of course, the mainstream media will say that Hillary Clinton won. It kind of doesn't affect them or him. He still comes out a winner for them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's the way that he's played his campaign all the way. And it doesn't matter what anyone says, and what he says, he believes is absolutely right. I think it's interesting. You think of the pressure that would be on both of them tonight before this third debate. But I think the problem for Trump is that people are going to go away from this debate, and what they're going to talk about is, when he said, such a nasty woman. The problem is he needs women's votes like never before. That's not really going to help matters there. And then again, for a presidential candidate to basically say, you know, the election is rigged, and he's not even going to say if it goes against him that he will actually accept it. One commentator out here said that was a lights out moment for Donald Trump there. And of course the question now all Republicans will be asked over the next couple of days is, well, will you accept the result if it goes against you? So he's thrown the light onto all the wrong side of things again.
Well, will he accept the result if the result goes for him? I mean, you know, it's obviously only rigged if he loses.
He'll have to consider that when it happens, if it happens.
There we go.
Ross, thank you very much. It's fascinating. On the way into work this morning, I was listening to some debates about it on the radio, and an American voter was saying it's like having the choice between heart disease or cancer. That's how seriously I feel about these candidates. Neither of them. It's about choosing which would be the least bad as opposed to the most positive.
It's a desperate situation, isn't it, where he's got so many negative headlines, but Hillary Clinton is not not pulling ahead.
No.
And people keep going on about her personal unpopularity.
Yeah. Hillary wants open borders. He's on not starting more pointless wars in the Middle East. He has the popular position on issue after issue, unlike either the Democratic Party or Hillary Clinton or the old Republican Party.